Hello, everyone who might be watching or not, and welcome to another stream of mine. Today, I have a bit of a new game in store called Builders of Greece that I received a free copy of from Keymailer. So, I will be reviewing it a bit today, but mostly enjoying it. As you can see, I already played a bit. I wanted to get a feeling for the gameplay first up, but there's also been a few days ago, so I don't quite remember much of it. Yeah, let's start. Obviously, we have scenario and sandbox and the load game, but that we will ignore. Sandbox, which I tried out just to see how some stuff works. You can just choose an island and start building. And we are going to play the scenarios. I guess New Beginnings sounds like the first one. So let's go with that one. Let's see how it goes.
The island is already visible on the horizon, and after such a long voyage, it is good to finally feel the solid land under your feet. Fertile soils, virgin forests teeming with game, rich deposits of raw materials, and an azure ocean.
Hi, MQ Kadim. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
It is not an island, but an untouched paradise, bathed in the sun, our new home. Although we have barely set foot on these shores, people desire a vibrant center where ideas can flow and trade can flourish. Let us raise the Agora as the beating heart of our settlement. Build the
You're human, that's good to hear. Yeah, I'm doing good too.
With a common road.
Having a bit of fun in Greece today. Starting from humble beginnings, you will guide your people step by step. Achieve soaring population numbers, host the greatest minds, erect monumental wonders, and, above all, keep your coffers healthy lest crushing debt deliver your downfall. There's spaces I'm missing. Healthy lest is not one word. Keep your coffers healthy, lest crushing debt deliver your downfall. That makes more sense. Let's see, we need to build an agora, which in ancient Greece was like the middle point of a city, of the city center, so to say. That's probably a better word to describe it. Can we rotate? R. Smack dab in the middle. So now we need to build status cottages. And the interesting thing about this is you can see where the entrance points all the buildings are. You can plan your stuff accordingly. Of course, you need to connect everything with roads for your people to move faster. I left a bit of road here, so possible to build up and then build more rows of cottages. Always good in games like this to leave yourself a bit of free room to build more. Artifacts are good.
Our small colony needs wood to be able to develop. Let's build woodcutters' huts, set up a sawmill, and transform raw logs into planks that will serve us as building material.
Right, milestones define the stage of development of polis. Polis meaning city in Greek. Achieving subsequent milestones provides access to new buildings and brings new challenges and opportunities. New needs of the residents, occurrence of diseases and increasing risk of them. Faith, new gods and increasing demands of the gods. Hopefully they have a bunny god, or rather a bunny goddess. Stronger armies of opponents. Invitation of great people to polis. Construction of great buildings. Current polis milestone is visible in the top panel on the left side. Hovering the cursor over the milestone allows you to see the requirements needed to reach the next milestone. Pressing the button with the current milestone opens the milestone panel, which contains detailed information about the requirements and buildings unlocked by specific milestones. Okay, this is that probably. We need to reach 400 status to get the next milestone. So let's build a woodcutter house. Isn't that a nice little place? Cliffside here, and just enjoy themselves there. A long street to connect everything. We needed a second woodcutter house as well. We just build it right next to the first one. They like overlap in their like area. Is that probably gonna make it easier to build with space left. Yeah, 69%, 96. Good. And I guess this up here, we need to build 2 woodcutters and 1 lumber mill. And I guess what that means is that we always need 2 woodcutters to efficiently run 1 lumber mill. Although that's just my guess. Meantime, we can build some more cottages. More inhabitants and boost our population. As long as they are happy. That. Okay, that's a bit annoying that you can't click onto some with this node and see what it is exactly. Yeah, I would say probably rock. And if I remember correctly, this is heated clay. Yeah, clay. Let's get those planks first. I'm pretty sure in the next step we need to build some hut, fisherman's hut. Already do that. Keep it fed. Building intended for the storage and distribution of resources, increasing the amount of resources that can be stored in polis. That also sounds quite nice. So let's build one here. Probably need those later on. There's a lodge here. Because there's already forest here. And up here is enemy territory. It's easily indicated by the red light. And here on the minimap you can see that as well. So at some point we need to get along with them, and, or maybe not get along.
Let's ensure full tables and a growing number of residents. Hunting and fishing will provide a stable food supply, and caring for the lowest social class will strengthen satisfaction and attract new settlers. The balance between development and is the key to success.
To develop the polis and increase the prosperity of its inhabitants, you need a well-developed industry engaged in the production of increasingly advanced goods. Production is one form of work involving the processing of resources taken from warehouses into specific product. Production buildings can create production chains, where the product of one building is then processed by another building into a new subsequent product. More advanced products may require a larger amount of resources and a higher social class to work. Okay, we already reached a lot of points here. Reach happiness, it is 50%. We are somewhat above that. Population 150, we are 236. Fishing huts, we have 3 and only needed 2, and now we need 1 more hunting lodge. Which I think sits there quite well. I should have built them down there. What's that? Ooh, I can really set them
The next steps
somewhere
on
else.
the road to the greatness of our polis require solid foundations and even greater creativity. Ensure the extraction of stone and clay, and then breathe life into them in the ceramic workshop. This way, we will create buildings that are more durable and more beautiful.
Okay, and now quarry. I think for now I'll only be building my city to the left, mostly. Can do it like this. That should make it possible to build also to the right if needed. I think these guys need a polis around them to work properly. I think I should build a marketplace around here after I have more wood. Maybe I'll do set them somewhere else. Hey Tom, how are you doing? Materials. Why do you not have any materials? There's a clay pit right beside you. Hey Fumo. Yeah, no Assassin's Creed today. I have received this game from Keymailer for free, so I'm gonna play it and review it a bit. And I thought it would be nice for a bit of an end for the week because
Our humble colony is growing day by day, and now we aspire to become a true village. Let us strengthen our foundations and bring comfort to those who have chosen to live under our guidance.
tomorrow I'll go to a convention which will start on Friday, but I'm already driving there tomorrow. So I will be pretty much unavailable for the whole weekend. And on Monday, maybe I'll do the next stream. You've been playing chess lately, Tom. That's interesting. I did play a bit of chess when I was younger, but I haven't really gotten into it that much, to be honest. I'm not really good in it. Services are one of the two main categories of needs of a residence, right next to resources. Work in service buildings involves processing resources taken from warehouses to provide specific services to nearby homes if their residents need them. Health and medical care are also services needed by all social classes upon reaching a certain milestone in polis. If that one doesn't like being here for some reason, and I don't know why. Like that more? And now you like it. Like stones. And there I need another warehouse, which I can finally build. Yeah, what am I playing? I'm playing a game called Builders of Greece, which is a strategy game involving building your own town on a Greek island. And right now, it all started with the Agora here, or Agora. Not quite sure how it's pronounce in English correctly. I would say agora. And yeah, first thing first, I had to build some cottages for my villagers, who are a more like the working class thetis. Not quite sure what that translates to. Then we have here our woodcutters, and the woodcutters bring the wood to the lumber mill to get planks. Down here we have some fishing huts. We have a clay pit with the ceramics workshop right next to it. So the clay gets used up immediately to produce ceramics. And here we have our hunting lodges. Not running that well, maybe. And here we have our quarry. What do you mean, no way, Syra built a ghetto? That's not a ghetto. Lately you've been drawing. In #art you posted your latest. You're working on small things again. That's cool. Let's see. Got here an art. Oh, you mean that GIF you posted there? And don't correct me on the pronunciation of GIF. I know that in English it's more likely to be pronounced GIF because the creator also called it that, but for a German like me it's pronounced GIF because there's a G in front and we don't pronounce a G as a J, we call it G. Potato, tomato, same thing. You call it GIF, like me. Yeah. And honestly, you really shouldn't be so crazy about how a file name is pronounced. Also, that looks pretty neat, the little dancing guy, Tom. Been also drawing a bit again lately. Currently trying to draw an emote for the stream, but it's not really on a good point yet. So we need more houses. No, Fumo, I'm not building a ghetto here. It's just really my standard technique for building cities and games like this. One thing that really confuses me in the game is the cursor on the minimap. Because, for example, I will now press the S button, which will move me downwards, and look where this cursor is going. It's going to the left. With W going forward, it's going to the right, and A and D. D is going down, A is going up. This is just a bit confusing. So I'm not really...
Our community is beginning to desire more sophisticated goods. Expand wheat cultivation, build a mill and bakery, and meet the growing needs of the residents to enhance their satisfaction and health. Let these beautiful grain fields become another pillar of prosperity.
I'm not really moving by watching the mini-map, what I'm oftentimes doing in games like this, but that is just annoying to watch. Because, really, when I want to move, like here on the mini-map, usually I would look at it and then move W to move up. Then I suddenly move into a completely different direction and won't get there. This reminds you of one meme guy, send dudes. Woman on the other side, you mean nudes? Guy, no, I need more men for the defense of Stalingrad. Expand wheat cultivation. What are you making? Not weed. Wheat. Written like this. W-H-E-A-T. Not the wheat you smoke, but the wheat you make into bread. So let's build a wheat farm. I guess here's a nice place for that. I am not really sure if you can smoke weed. Why do you call this a ghetto, Fumo? This is not a ghetto. So now let's build some wheat fields. We need 6 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's really making the OCD uncomfortable. Build more? No, I can't. Okay. Now let's build a bill. Build a mill. And lastly, a bakery. Which we will build. Let's build it here. Get ourselves some access to this here. We could also build a herbalist house and a grapevine plantation. Please.
Before we raise a joyful toast to our development, we must take care of the vineyard, the winery, and a comfortable place for feasting. Properly processed wine grapes will provide a wonderful drink, and Lesha will allow us to celebrate in the atmosphere of shared joy. Let our citizens feel pride and the exquisite taste of success.
Baking bread, Breaking Bad. That's it's just annoying how perfectly that fits. Who has no material? Yeah, that one, because I have no flour. Okay, I wanted to read this. In the highly developed polis with a large population, there's a risk of disease occurring among its residents. The disease gradually reduces the population in the residential building it has taken over and increases the risk of illness in neighboring houses. Risk of disease occurrence spread speed can be reduced, providing residential buildings with basic needs, access to clean water, medical care. Basic needs are all resources from the first milestone that the selected social class needs in their residential building. By building a noria or a water pump, you provide residents within range access to clean water. Medical buildings not only provide medical care, which affects happiness and reduces the risk of diseases, they also deal with treating sick residents. The treatment process requires time and access to specific resources from the warehouse. Each successive milestone, the risk of diseases will increase and more dangerous variants of diseases will appear. Weaker diseases spread more slowly and are characterized by a lower risk of death. The most dangerous diseases require a very decisive response, as they can spread quickly and lead to the death of a large portion of the polis population in a short time. Yeah, that's not really nice. Anyway, let's get some wine, so our population can have some nice fun. Sage, there's an island named Syra in Greece, but it's in French. In English, it's Theros. Yeah, it's very close. Also, that's not really English, that's Greek. And yeah, Syros in English. But isn't that an epsilon in the beginning? And isn't the first letter an epsilon? Wouldn't that be pronounced with an E, so Euros instead? Oh, I'm not quite sure about that. My Greek reading skills are a bit rusty. I was actually somewhat good at reading Greek while I studied history, because in all the course ancient history very much had to do with Rome and Greece, and the Romans themselves also used a lot of Greek in the language, because in the past the Romans thought that Greece was a superior language and something to be spoken by highly intellectual people. Ah, that's annoying. I'm gonna delete that street. Like this. Don't worry, yours is at 0. I see, Fumo. I see. So now we need a winery, which is we're gonna build there. And lastly, we need a leche. Ah, no, we need to build that somewhere else. Okay, time to delete some housing. Also need a healer's house. Build it there already. And a Noria would also be good. And this
Clean
guy.
water and access to natural medicines are the foundation of citizens' health care. Build a noria to ensure a constant supply of water, invaluable also in case of fires, and with the help of herbalists and healers, you will prevent many diseases and give residents a sense of security.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Delete it instantaneously. Can't you come to Belgium? There's some never-ending roads to finish. If I could do that, I would first do that here in Germany, because there's a lot of road work here as well. Since time immemorial, bandits have been a problem for all countries and civilizations. To our misfortune, even on this wonderful island, you may encounter bandit camps. They have taken over some areas for themselves and prevent the expansion of Polis. Each bandit camp has its own garrison to destroy. To destroy it, you must send an army into battle that can meet the challenge. Defeating the bandits means destroying the camp, unlocking the area for construction, and obtaining valuable loot that the bandits were holding. Yeah, gonna do that right after finishing up here. Sorry guys, you're now homeless. And can't move the noria. Annoying. So unmove the leash there. And then I need to build a new noria, which it's there. And we have that. Wheat farm leads to baking bread. Baking bread leads to bandits and crime. Okay. Yeah, something like that, Fumo. Unfortunately, I guess. Okay, the herbalist house needs 3 area. Let's just build it here. That can distribute stuff to the healer's house. These guys need ceramics. Here we have our first bandit camp. Like they have.
Our settlement is developing at a very satisfactory pace, but some lands are still in the hands of bandits, preventing us from further expansion. Prepare to drive them out of the occupied territories. Build barracks and a shooting range to gain access to recruiting your own military force. Only in this way will we regain land and freedom to develop.
Foundation of Polis defense is its armies. At the bottom of the screen next to the construction panel, there's a button that opens the army panel. You can create armies, recruit units, and manage the military. At the very bottom of the panel, there's a preview of the currently selected army. To create a new army, press the button with the plus icon above the preview panel. The army will appear on the map ready to execute orders if it has at least 1 unit recruited. Each army consists of a maximum of 9 units. You can increase the limit of available armies after unlocking the Great General. Armies with at least 1 unit are available on the island and can be given orders. Left-click to select an army on the map. You can also do this by opening the army panel and selecting the appropriate army flag. Right-click to issue commands to the selected army. You can control the army's movement and give it an attack order. Once your army reaches the enemy, a battle will commence. You can deploy idle armies in strategic locations or send them for training at the gymnasium to increase the unit's experience. Army division allows you to split one army into 2 separate ones if there's space available for a new army. To do this, open the army panel, select the army to be divided, and press the army division button. Choose the units you want to transfer to the new army, then confirm the division. You can remove a unit in the army by selecting it in the army panel and pressing the remove unit button. An army without units will be automatically disbanded as soon as you deselect it in the army panel. The population from the disbanded unit ceases to be warriors and becomes workforce again or returns to work. You will not recover resources from the disbanded unit. That's an interesting system with the armies. Are you bonking me, Tom? Are you preparing for battle? I can just build them anywhere I like because they have no connection point. Let's just set them here. Because you didn't today. Ah, that's true. And there are more bonks. But you also didn't do it yesterday when I streamed. So you missed that chance to bonk me. But the people are happy here. 81%. Growing. We need 1,000 people for the
Finally,
town.
we can focus on forming true ranks of soldiers, create an army, and recruit a sufficient number of units to be able to face anyone who tries to hinder the flourishing of our polis. A powerful army is our guarantee of security and effective expansion to further areas of the island.
After issuing the attack order, your army will begin marching towards the enemy. Once it reaches them, you will be transported to the battle site and preparation for battle will commence. On the left side of the panel is your army, on the right, the enemy's army. At the bottom of the screen are buttons that allow you to decide whether you want to command the army personally, automatically engage in a duel, or flee the battle losing some units. Below the buttons is a comparison of army strength. That's an interesting battle screen. During the battle, you issue orders to your troops to defeat the enemy and achieve victory. Select a unit card to see its movement or attack target. When every unit has its orders, end the round and watch the engagement unfold. Victory results in the annihilation of the enemy army, and defeating a bandit camp or an invader ship also grants valuable loot. Lost battle means losing your entire army and sending both population and satisfaction. And seeing both population and satisfaction drop in the polis. I guess we need the army then. For the glory of Cyrus City. We actually name our city. Would be interesting. Here we have... Okay, I think we need more meat and fish. Because red numbers don't look so good. We can easily increase those. This is production. This is production consumption. Houses consumption, and this is the balance. Okay, here everything looks good except the clay. That works. Herbs, wheat, and grapes looks good. Bread doesn't look so good, but somewhat acceptable. We need definitely need wheat. Meat and fish. So let's build some more down here. We might need a bit of space between them. try to see how this works. Maybe they will rise in production. Definitely needs a few more. Can't build anymore. Okay, now I need to see where I can actually recruit military. I haven't found it. Where's that supposed to be recruitment? Army panel. Where's the army panel? Army panel. Next to the construction panel. Ah, there it is. Okay, we can build an army with a mix of infantry and skirmishers. How many of each of them do we need? We have a nice mix. And at the moment we can, for the infantry, recruit the Silos. Silos is a basic melee combat unit equipped with necessary gear for close-range combat. And for the skirmishers, we have the Slinger. Slinger is a basic ranged combat unit equipped with a sling capable of hurling projectiles at a considerable distance. So we have 9 units total. What's gonna be the mix? Kumo and Tom, what do you think sounds good as a mix? Units. What we have here, we have 4 infantry and 1 cavalry, as it looks, as it seems. Meat and fish is looking good. Those are looking especially good with 120% production rate. Okay, we might need another warehouse here. Can't easily build where I wanted to because these in the way. Just build it there and build a street. That will work. No one want to decide on the arm. Oh, I just noticed I have that still up. So you probably didn't even know what I meant when I talked about the minimap. Tell me if I'm ranting about stuff you can't see. Well, let's build a mix. Get some more wood.
The time for a decisive offensive has come. strike the bandits' camp, and reclaim the occupied lands to expand the borders of our civilization. Let this be a display of determination and power that will echo across the entire island and show other bandit groups that their days are numbered.
Faith is an essential need of the inhabitants. By providing residents with access to faith buildings, you increase the number of believers who pray to the chosen deities. The gods require an appropriate number of believers from us to bestow their favor and aid us in surviving on this island. Achieving subsequent milestones will expand the pantheon of gods to whom we can pray. Faith buildings serve two main functions in Polis. They provide faith to nearby homes, which is one of the residents' needs. They gather believers who pray for the favor of the deity assigned to the building. After constructing a faith building in the building panel, you select the deity to whom the believers will pray to gain its favor. Each faith building has its own number of believers. The more believers a god has, the higher its favor. The number of believers that gods demand to achieve maximum favor increases with the unlocking of subsequent milestones. In the faith panel, there's information about the pantheon of gods. Each god has its own symbol with a pillar. The height of the pillar determines the current favor of the god. The flag shows the total number of worshippers praying to the selected god from all associated faith buildings. By clicking the left mouse button on the pillar, you will open the deity panel, with detailed information about its significance and influence. Gods require the worshippers in exchange for their favor. Higher favor improves the relationship with the god, which strengthens the blessings they bestow upon us. Each deity has different blessings that support various segments of Polis operations. The favor of the god is divided into the following levels: generous, bountiful, gracious, favorable, indifferent. First, we need to wait for our army to finish building. And so, I can't hit the gods. Might be in need of building another weed operation soonish. Let's see. Weed, we have 0.8 too much. Could actually build one more mill that does not run full capacity. And one more bakery that subsequently will not run at full capacity, but we also need a warehouse around here to make this all work smoother. We can't build because we have no stone. Which makes me think that I should build another quarry here. Connected here. Yeah, so now it's starting to get a bit complicated with the buildings. Not as easy as the beginning where I just had to build houses. Let's build a warehouse like there. And then we build a... Don't build a bakery because we don't have the resources. I could build another logger here, a woodcutter. fields to get some more wood built or produced. How's our army looking? Only one slinger left to recruit. What's that? Gold? That looks like gold. Here we can already order the army to run.
Understood.
Yeah, those are really only 8 people. The next one running after them when he gets recruited. No, he just appears.
Forward!
Now it's time to fight for the glory of Cyrus City. Reminds me that I still haven't found out if I can rename the town. Figure that out after this fight. We also need more wine. Yeah, our strength is a bit higher. And I'm gonna fight. Now let's put the slingers in the back, perhaps.
To battle!
If those can't move because I set this up weirdly.
To arms! To battle!
Let me pause. Okay, shouldn't he be able to attack there? Okay, he can only... Slingers can only attack from far. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Though it also kind of does not make sense. Sound effects are kind of funny.
To arms!
He can't attack. Oh, we lost one.
Our army crushed the bandits' camp to dust and seized the goods they had stolen. We can now focus on expansion and further development, build new houses, and welcome more residents to grow our settlement and elevate it to the status of a city.
Ice. Planks, stone, clay, meat, wood, and fish. Let's get our army back home and fly. I would say that means covering them. Perhaps.
Understood.
No, I didn't want to send you there. And now we need to reach the milestone town. Means we need more people. Which means we need to expand. Now the question is, we build a cottage here. Would those guys be happy? Connected with a road. Because if not, then that means I have to build another marketplace, I guess. Let's find out. Yeah, they need a marketplace. Although, to be honest, they are still pretty happy for not having any of their needs met. And the happiness is increasing, which is interesting. Kinda want to leave this house here and see how it develops for now. So the next marketplace we will build up here. Will then be our next city planned. Or next part of the polis. Can I delete trees? I can't delete trees. Okay, that's how we build here for now. And then we need the service buildings. Most importantly, the Noria and the healer's house. And of course, you can't be happy without the leisure. And I need to... Okay, these are not happy because they are not connected to the marketplace here. Means I might need to rethink stuff. Storage access should be connected now. We need to put a warehouse close by. See, that work and it's built. Goes till that little tree there. over, and that one goes same. I'm just gonna build them close together. That there's a bit of space. Will be used there. It works, I would say. Now we definitely need more wine and more ceramics, so that means I need more clay. This one has its thickness chance low, probably because no need is met. Ooh, they are actually losing happiness. They actually grew from 10 to 11, so someone decided it's a good idea to go there. Which is a crazy idea to imagine. So let's take clay pit. See where clay are. 3, there's 1. And that's it for clay pits in your area. Warehouse here, and immediately build the ceramics production site here as well. Now it's time to build another grapevine. I need to build that second bakery I wanted here. Grapevine plantation. Choose you. Can't choose you because I have no wood. And how does the economy look? Herbs, wheat, and grapes. Bad. Fish is good. I need more of those then. I can build a herbalist house back here. My healers are really up to date. Would be. Then I need to build one more grapevine plantation, one more wheat plantation. Maybe get some more wood going as well. Here, from here. Maybe they'll produce wood endlessly. It's unbelievable, the happiness is growing again. They have nothing here and they're still happy. Maybe I should just dump houses outside of the polis to get my next town level. That would be a ghetto then, Fumo. Where's my wheat? Still need wood. Still need wood. I need wood. Got wood. I got no wood. Need wood. That fits. Now to wait for that one. How's the economy looking? Herbs is good. Grapes. Maybe it raises a bit more. Meat, fish, flour, bread, wine, everything good. Yeah, only wheat remaining. That should look good after I'm finished here. I can start building my town here. Should still be wrong. Have to look if that's still connected to Venoria on here. Have water? Yes, you have water. No money. Not the one thing, it's the other thing. Be happy and give me more taxes. Wait, something. I have lots of fish. I don't want to buy fish. I want to sell fish. Wait. Oh, that direction. Yeah, I can sell. Let's get 2k of money. I think. Why is the trading panel unlocked if I can't trade? It's not making any sense. That is a bit annoying. Our population is rising, growing by the day. We need more meat and fish. Need more flour as well. But our wheat production should be able to that is working for some reason. We need more wine. We have 2 wineries. Oh, I forgot to build a second one. And like always, we're missing money. You a bit missing? Give me more money. There it goes. Okay, that should fix my wine problem. Now for my meat and fish problem. Which should... I need another warehouse here. I produce enough fish. I only have 2 little people gathering the fish for me. Need to build another warehouse here. Need to build it here. Or else it will impact my meat production here. And I'm probably building one back here as well for the meat production. I can't build. I can't build because I have no money. Always with the money. What's the money? Now that should help with the fish production. And now for my meat production. I need money. Always. And the money's here. See if that will help. These people are still happy here. They didn't even get sick yet. Crazy. Okay, let's see if there's somewhere an option to rename the city. Click in there, so that's not possible. I just thought for a moment Zeus could be one of my civilization levels. Like you got workers, you got merchants, you got nobles, and then you got Zeus people. But I guess that's the first god my people could worship. Alright, let's get some more buildings here. Increase our potential money. that give money back? Nope, it does not. Do you think these people will be happy living so close to a bunch of bandits? Two bandits camp nearby. Wondering if I can build one here and that is still connected to the marketplace. That's something I need to find out. I need the next money tick. Yay, money tick. Come on. I know you want to give me money. There it goes. I think it's still connected. When clicking on this, everything here is green, so that should mean it's still connected to the marketplace. Yeah, it is. That's good to know. So I have 745 people. I need 1,000. I have potential for 5 more people in each of these homes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 3 more people in each of these homes. So that makes 12. 37. So we might get to 800 around dish. Everyone here, every house is filled. So 200 left. 200 divided by 15 is around 15 times 3 is 45. 15 times 6. 90. 12 is 180. Need 14 more houses. Already 3, so 2. No, not 2. 11 more houses. Okay, I can't build anything below there. Okay, we're gonna make it like this. And we have a sharp line there as well. We can just do pretty much the same as on this side. Happy? Yeah, still happy. These guys are weird. They're weirdly happy. Ah, crap. Wait till these are built, because I need to set this one spot to the right. The stream actually still running. Kumo, if you might be here. Three, I will 4, make it 7, so 4 more. Three. Is the stream actually still running? I have to look it real quick. After yesterday, I'm kind of worried. Okay, stream is still running, that's good. It's more houses than we need, but that one's not. Should be in healthcare. Oh, let's build it here. So now we have enough houses. Let's build a bit more. Okay, on this side we are limited to 3 houses because of the healthcare guy. Fortunately, it seems like I cannot change the name of our city. We got meat, fish, and bread problems. And a ceramics problem.
As the city expands, it is time for more affluent groups to find a place for themselves here. Expand the agora and build houses to socially advance the residents. Higher social classes will be needed for more demanding work and in the ranks of stronger units.
Great structures are monumental constructions that require a large investment of time and resources, but in return they bring exceptional effects for the polis and its inhabitants. Access to the great building will be obtained after unlocking the appropriate great person skill. To start construction, find the building from the construction panel and then place it in the chosen location. The construction process of a great building consists of 3 stages. Once you gather the necessary resources, open the preview panel of the great building and start building the next stage. After completing the last one, the construction will be ready, and its unique effect will begin to work. Okay, first let's upgrade the agora. We can't upgrade the Agora because we have no money. Ah. This is kind of frustrating. Oh god, they already get to 70% happiness, and there was another person who moved in. If this goes on, this cottage will actually be completely filled. And we got no faith here. We can build more stuff. Altar. Which means I have to remove another house. Upgrade the Agora. That looks nice. That looks more like a proper city stuff. Altar to the Bun Goddess. Yeah. Let's build it. Build an altar. Worship me. Let's see how an upgraded the Gitai's house looks. And this Ares squares new as well. It shows God. There's no bun god to choose. So do we want Zeus or do we want Poseidon? Our first altar. Hades, Ares, Hephaestus and Demeter we can't choose. Fortunately. One is good friends with Poseidon. Not quite sure about that, but yeah, let's praise Poseidon for now. This looks also quite nice. Little house. Just enough to upgrade everything. Ah, this looks nice. Could be a bit better, but it's already better than these shacks. Yeah, I know you have no oil, so you can't make gods happy. What do we need for oil?
New flavors and sophisticated needs grow with the advancement of the community. Almonds will become another delicacy, adding splendor and attracting more residents. Let our land yield a crop enriching the table and the treasury.
This is getting crazy what the people want. Okay. Let's build a warehouse here. Then let's build a goat farm. Which obviously will be the goat of all farms. Can I actually build multiple clay pits around one clay pit? Let's see if that is possible. That works. But this clay deposit has infinite clay inside. So it should be possible to build another clay pit around that. You're unhappy because you have no road. Yeah, that makes sense. One, two, three. That really doesn't work. 5, 4.
Since we have already satisfied the sophisticated needs of the new residents, we can turn to our divine patrons, erect a press for obtaining precious oil, and a workshop for making lamps, so that soon the altars dedicated to our gods will be illuminated.
Yeah, we will definitely build something from copper, tin, and bronze later on. Let's build an olive grove. Just maybe what we need to build here, but not directly shown the olive grove, but to make olive oil, you obviously need olives. At least I would assume that. My building style would really drive someone with OCD up the wall. Okay, let's see. Where's the olive press? There. That, and now I need a lamp maker's hut. Okay, this is working. I can pretty much build another ceramics workshop here. Easily. Which should maybe solve my problem with the ceramics for now. Wine is looking good, bread is looking bad, fish and meat are looking bad as well. So let's the warehouse here in the back. So that I can build 2 more meat stations. And those can easily fit here. I'm not gonna do it like that. I'm gonna wait until I have money. So meat might be solved. Hopefully. Time for fish as well. Build had money. Hey, the happiness went down. Because they can't pray. Which they couldn't do before, but now it's bothering them. Okay, I need a lamp. Yes, hut. Means I need more money. Always about the money. Okay, here everything looks nice and juicy. Oh, bread. Making the juice for the city. Which juice do you mean, Fumo? Welcome to the Lurk, Cruzy. As always, I hope you enjoy me being your background noise at work. Ah, wine. At the moment, it seems we have enough wine. Just so... obviously that had to happen just when I was praising my people creating wine. And yeah, we are gonna make olive oil. And that olive oil we are gonna burn. Burn it all down in the temple.
After building the altar, the faithful began to gather around it to offer their prayers. But to gain significant favor from the god, much greater devotion is required from our side. Gather hundreds of believers so that the pleased deity will be willing to support us in the survival and development of our polis.
Our island may be reached by uninvited invaders, who, eager for our riches, will try to plunder the agora to take them from us. The high development of our polis and large reserves of drachma in our treasury... What do you mean, large reserves of drachma? I'm chronically broke. Increase the risk of invasion and the strength of enemy armies. The invaders arrive on ships and land them on the shore, from where they begin to plunder our lands. Each invader's ship is associated with losses in drachmas for us. Every now and then an enemy army of warriors is sent from the docked raider ships, which will attempt to plunder the agora, and on their way there they will start to destroy nearby buildings. Victory over the invader will be achieved when we sink the ships moored at our shores and defeat his armies that have disembarked from the deck. Yay! Okay, we are now producing oil lamps from our nice and juicy olive oil. That can be burned here, or also building another altar here. Yeah, those low lives down there won't get any godly protection. Why can't I? Ah, that was something in the way. Okay, I need to up my flour and bread production again, which should be okay. Tyra is already becoming a tyrant. Where am I becoming a tyrant, Fumo? Everyone is happy, well, except for these, but that's an experiment. And they are still neutral. They are not unhappy. They are neutral. So everyone else is happy. I wouldn't say that I'm a tyrant if everyone is happy. I have a stinky cheese, Fumo. Also, I guess we're gonna pray for Zeus here. We have a bit of mixed. The low class will rise, the low class won't rise. I have a 0% rebellion risk. I have 100 stability. There's no chance in hell. There's no chance in Hades. These people will rise up. I can do with them what I want. I mean, everyone is happy and I'm a very nice leader. Flour and bread production should go up. My new flour mill and bread bakery. Meat and fish is also up. Yeah, everything should. What's that? Ceramics. Ceramics. Producing enough clay. I need more grapes. Also, do not comment on my crazy building style sometimes. This is all intentional to confuse enemy invaders. Why is it not going there? Something is bugged out. Finally. Build another clay pit here. Yeah, I can. I didn't want to build a refinery and not an olive press. I want a ceramics workshop. I don't have so many. Must be a sign from the gods. My people are praying to the gods. They should be happy. Of course, I have no lamp oil. Produce more lamps. My olive production is good. My oil lamp production is 0. That is not so good. Would be better to have more than needed. So I guess I'll build another olive grove and another of everything there. Oh, we got our first sickness. Can't set that house somewhere else. Can I delete the house? No, I can't. That would have been funny if I could delete the house. Okay, let's just see what happens if the sickness gets too bad in this house. That's also what every great leader should do, ignoring the needs of their people. Isn't that right? The oil press. Olive press. And now for the lemon maker. That tool workshop. See, do I have a copper? Oh, I have copper there. No. Oh, tin is there. Copper's here. I can directly build a bronze smelter in between. That is nice. Hey, this is a ruin. Sickness. So yeah, that was an experiment. It worked out. And we learned a bit of other stuff about this, how the game works. The herbs and grapes are currently down. They as well, but everything should work nicely. No, I wanted to build more grapes here. Hey, you're missing olive oil. Ooh, these are using ceramics as well. Ceramics. Yeah. Okay. Can't build another clay here. Can't build another clay there. Well, let's start setting up our bronze production. On money, I'm waiting for you. Ah, we got a raider ship. They steal my money the moment I wanted to build my tin mine. Ah, this is bugged out again. Do I need to destroy the road I built there? Yeah. Oh, I actually built the tin mine. I didn't realize it. Yeah, that's Fumo, I know what kind of happiness you want to send, and I will not be happy. Oh no, I needed to read the whole sentence. Time to send the happy people to the mines. Yes, exactly. I thought you wanted to send the people happiness. And thought you would be sending something else. Now, where are the raiders? There. So our army prepared.
At once. Understood. At once. Charge!
George! Silly bun. Not a silly bun. Let's recruit another army while I'm at it. Because I think this army will be kinda round up after defeating this raid here. Hopefully they will defeat the raid. Let's try the auto-resolve. See how this goes. Ooh, we lost. We lost pretty badly, actually. I could have done that better. Yeah, I can do this better.
To battle!
Let's skip the first round.
To battle!
So that our people here can actually attack one already. Yeah, let's do this. And now it's probably gonna look a bit worse.
Battle!
But they can't attack. Right, like that. This is not looking too bad right now.
To arms!
Send the human wave tactic. Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing here, Fumo. But we can do it like this.
To battle!
Well, where are you gonna go? That way.
To battle!
Interesting. That was a very smart choice of you. This one will be probably attacked. Yeah.
To
But
battle!
you can just do it like this. Let's see, are you gonna move them now?
To battle!
Because you're gonna not move anyone. They have to do it. Oh, you're actually gonna move.
Battle! To arms!
Now I should be able to attack them. Yeah, that was to be expected.
To battle! To arms!
This definitely went far better than the auto resolve would have made me.
Victory is ours!
I mean, this turned from completely losing everyone to winning with 5 units still alive. So that went somewhat well, I would say. My economy looking. Play, I need bread. I don't need herbs.
Understood.
Move them here. And waiting for the second army to completely form. What does resupply even mean? Okay. I have to click the units actually. It would be nice if I knew that beforehand. Okay, my second army is still recruiting. Bronze stuff is being created. I guess I could already set up this for the luxury goods. I need tools for them. For the hyperspist, and probably for the Thotas as well, yeah. They... Oh, I can't build a stable. I need more these people. The Vugitai. Workforce is too low. That army is complete as well soon.
At once.
And them here. Resupply is not quite working. Anyway, Army 2 will be there soon and will do the fighting. A moment more. Welcome back for more. You're just in time to see me battle the raiders here.
Forward.
Let's see how this goes with our second army. With a nice mix of Sealos and Slingers. Let's see how auto-resolve would do this. We have less army strength than the enemies. So I guess auto-resolve would probably, make me lose, and I will not accept that. I will fight. They aren't welcome here, they haven't paid the bun taxes.
To battle.
Yeah, pretty much.
To arms.
That was a good first round. Oh, I forgot about those.
To battle.
Move there.
To battle.
Okay, we can... Let's go. Like, they can attack from further away than I thought. Yeah, that was to be expected.
To arms!
That one is dead, isn't he? Bit like that. Oh, there's one back. Yeah.
To battle!
Oh crap, I forgot that this one can attack this one now.
To battle!
Okay, that's good.
To arms!
Send the peon forward. Bansu, the art of war. Yeah, that's correct, Bumo.
To battle! To battle! To arms! We are victorious!
Yeah. I like that. If you have the correct tactic or strategy, you can even win against a superior army. Tin, copper, meat, bronze, planks, fish, clay, linen. New ceramics, wood. Now, can I
Understood.
actually fuse the armies? That would make sense if I could just use the armies. It looks like I can't fuse the armies.
At once!
Let's just pull the armies back for now.
At once!
So I don't want you to go there. I wanted this. And we're close to reaching the favor of the deity that we need, which is probably the last thing we will reach today here. What is wrong with... Why are they not delivering? Weird. It's really weird. Build a new one here. Maybe that helps. Oh, wait. No, I'm gonna build that one. Not gonna destroy it. Won't get anything back for that after all. This one I will try to set somewhere else. Maybe that resets the people. Like that, I can set it back there again. Maybe that will help. Oh, we are close to reaching the deity favor level. Zeus is actually the bigger one. We have the population there is bigger, so they pray faster. Economy looking. Meat and fish are bad, but that's because they reach the max level here. Play, still a bit bad. Almonds kind of wonky. But all in all, it looks pretty good. The number of kills they have. I can get a bit more better infantry. At least one. Copper, tin and bronze are pretty much used up. On, pray harder and reach the next praying level. We need to build a new house here for last bit of prey to get sent to Zeus. Pray harder here, I order you. Sidon is gracious, and that means fishermen work
Our
more
residents
efficiently.
devote themselves to prayers, and the gods bless us for it. Our city is becoming a new shining point on the map. Let's show that we can rise above mediocrity and officially become a true polis, filled with ambition and pride.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that today. Enter save name. What are we gonna name the save now that we can actually name the cities in some kind of way? Because I'm gonna end the game here and the stream here. I need to get up a bit early tomorrow. I have a long drive in front of me, so I don't want to go to bed too late. Like I said, that there will definitely be no stream for the next few days. I will return home on Monday. And Maybe there will be a stream on Monday and I will talk a bit about the convention. And there's also the YouTube video about the convention I will make. It might not be a long video, but there will be a video. So yeah, that will happen. What's the bun the goddess of? Bun goddess of city building. Is that not working? Name was too long. Unbelievable. Well, that's it for today. I hope you all have a nice day or nice evening, wherever you might be. And like I said, I might be back on Monday, but Tuesday will be the latest, I guess. So see you all then. Have a nice weekend, even though it's still only Wednesday. To wish that is a bit early. But yeah, have fun and bye bye. Thanks, Fumo. I'm pretty sure I will have a good time at the convention. I will do a few workshops, go around, see what's up on the main stages. Maybe creep into the Vtuber area, but I'm not quite sure what I would do there. But yeah, I'm sure it will be good. I only hope that I won't get sick, but con flu really is a thing. So let's pray to the bun goddess that I won't be too sick next week. So yeah, bye bye.